So much has changed over the years, but in many ways things have stayed the same because it all starts with the family, and a family that welcomes a child into their life who has a disability. And the journey of figuring out how to make that child's life the best it can possibly be really is the challenge that that family starts out with.
Brandon started showing signs and got diagnosed at 3.5 and diagnosed autistic. Prognosis didn't look good for his future. We lost language at 1.5 years. And then some behaviors started coming out that were obviously not typical, and ended up seeing a neurologist and getting the diagnosis of autism. And I, as a parent, had no idea what autism was. And I came home and found out everything I could about autism, ordered every book that was out there, and just started hitting the pavement about learning what this disability was and what road we were going down.
It is clearly at epidemic proportions. I think the newest statistics are that 1 in 110 children are affected by what they call the autistic spectrum disorder, autism.
When Brandon joined our special ed program in the Windham School District at 3, he was challenging. I think that probably doesn't even encompass how challenging he was as a young man.
Probably near 4 years old, his speech came back, and he would do animal sounds. That was his favorite thing, was animals. So he would do sounds to animals, and I knew he would get those words back. And he did, and it was mum. And then the I love you came out. So that was...
There's nothing that family is not going to get for their son. There is so much commitment and so much love on the part of that family. It makes our job so much easier.
When I first met Brandon, he was petrified of swimming. He wouldn't leave the stairs on the pool. He was a nervous wreck. He would perseverate on drowning, and now he's swimming underwater.
She sends me the video. I just see these things and I just laugh, and I'm very thankful for us being able to get what we can do with Brandon. I mean, he is healthy. He learns a different way, and we just need to show him the different ways of how he can accomplish things.
Just shows you how he can grow and learn, and everything he does every day is an accomplishment in my mind.
Brandon, as a young man with a diagnosis of autism, is employed. He is an employee of a large corporation.
Good job!
He is a respected member of that team as part of that corporation. He is able to be a contributing member to this community, doing a lot of volunteer work in the community. He is well known within this community, and people look at the things that he can contribute as real strengths.
It's a real job. He punches in and punches out, and if he makes his 2 hours, it's, you know, the amount of money he's counting on. If not, just like anybody else, you know, he wears the Shaw's uniform and the clip, and he has the little badge that says he's been there for 2 years, and it's just great. He's an employee.
And I think it's a big value for people to see that someone like Brandon, who's typically years ago institutionalized and told he should be with his own kind, being out in the community and working and being productive, earning a paycheck, enjoying himself, and most of all, working hard.
The way that the three of them work together is really what spells success for Brandon. And Brandon knows that. He understands the role of all three of those women in his life. His mom, obviously, has it all. And that's the unconditional love right there. Forever. Crystal, the love is there, obviously, but she's going to push him to do better all the time. And Kathy is the glue. Kathy provides the past. She has seen him since the beginning. She has watched him progress. And in many ways, almost a second mother.
He was probably a big surprise. and a very happy surprise.
He loves life and he loves to try things and he's so open, and sometimes I wish I could view people and the world the way he does. And I'm very proud of him for everything he does every day.
God gave him for a reason to us, and we could take care of him. And I think in his own way, he knows how special he is, and that he's fortunate to be in this home that he's in.